For the fifth and final part of your final extended major project, you need to evaluate your work. You need to evaluate, and this is really important, you make a note of this. The process, the making of it, the week by week, day by day would be better, but week by week process of what you're learning, how you're iterating, adapting, evolving, problem solving your way through the project, and of course, the product at the end. Each evaluation should be a minimum of 750 words, so a page and a half. How well did you plan your project? Be honest, be confessional, hold your hands up if things did not go according to plan. Did you focus? Did you use Do Not Disturb mode? Did you use those apps and tips and tricks that we have been drip feeding into the course for about 2 years to help you manage the addiction of distraction? Did you plan your project? Did you schedule it? Did you use your time with intention? Or did you work too many hours at your part-time job? Did you make excuses rather than looking for solutions? How useful was your research? Reflect back on your research essay and Unit 12 before that. How useful was it? Did it set in place the foundation on which you built your project? Hope so. That was the purpose. Tell us exactly and specifically how it helped your final extended major project. How successful was your production? Did it go according to plan? What worked, what didn't work? What looks like the examples you spoke about in your research essay? What elements from your research essay did you extract and successfully execute into your actual production? Did you rehearse? Did you practice? Did you block your actors? Did you do test runs? Did you get feedback from people beyond the people who sit next to you in class? Did you talk to art students, game students, year 1, level 2 media students? Did you get views from people beyond the echo chamber of your own friends who are likely to repeat back at you what you want to hear? Get outside your filter bubble. Get outside of the perspective you're used to. Get feedback on your work before the end product, please. That way you can tell me in your evaluation how you took on that feedback and adapted things, how you spoke to teachers, made notes as you spoke to teachers, and then implemented those actions. In the evaluation, you will need to analyse, delve deep, look into it, the success and effectiveness, and explain any obstacles that you encountered or overcame. We like those stories. You will be expected to gather feedback from your peers, but not just our class. Go further than that, get different views, different perspectives, friends, family, teachers, different groups, and target audience. Feedback from your target audience as well as your immediate peers in the class, in order to fully reflect on the different perspectives they bring on your work. So, a 750 word evaluation is something we will do in that final week we have after half term. Soon. But we can really enhance your evaluation by not only having the 750 words, but also having that evaluation of the process. Let's look at the criteria. Move my head out of the way. So, in the evaluation and reflection section here, look at the criteria. This is literally what I'm marking you against. I'm going to decide whether it's pass, merit or distinction according to these categories here. Have you maintained critically reflective and evaluative records of developments to a satisfactory standard? So maybe 1 or 2 or 3 updates through the process, minimal. That's probably a pass. Have you maintained critically evaluative records to a high standard? So really honest, reflective vlogs, text entries, diary updates, as well as your final evaluation. Looks more like a merit, doesn't it? Have you maintained detailed evaluative and reflective records, diary updates, of the developments and the production to a very high standard? Consistent diary updates, honest reflection, not something rushed in the final week. Consistent, continual reflection. That is what professionals do. There's another criteria here for evaluation which follows a similar pattern. I'm looking for how well written or well communicated your evaluations are. If you're being perceptive and picking up on things you could have done better and then adapting your idea to a satisfactory standard, so often that's when the teacher has to point things out to you, that's up to a pass. If you are being perceptive and picking up on situations and the deadlines and the obstacles to a high standard, so a bit of professional behaviour, adjusting and thinking on your feet and showing that, looks more like a merit, doesn't it? If you are showing reflection and being perceptive about how what you do impacts on other people around you, on how what you do can be improved, and then you respond to opportunities to improve, you listen to feedback and you show that reflection to inform your projects to a very high standard. So we see you react before we have to tell you and adjust things and not need too much intervention, not need too much course correction from us. You can see how that is separate from the merit criteria and is actually a distinction. I've made this video for you, don't mention it, in which I demonstrate how to do a reflective vlog using a good quality camera, good quality lens, using text on the screen in a structured way to articulate a reflection. We have cameras, we have lights, we have time, we have space, we have each other to create reflective vlogs that show evaluation skills, consistent evaluation skills, but also good production skills, because this is relatively nicely produced, isn't it? I made this in 20 minutes, nice and quick. You can do better than this, easily. So, using the cameras that are available, using the time that is available, using the support that is available in the Learning Hub during half term or at home. Good lighting, good cameras, know what you are saying, know what you intend to demonstrate, what obstacles have you encountered, how you overcome them, what have you learnt for next time. Record vlogs, great way to get your production and your evaluation grade up, alright? Okay, and with that, we bring this to a close. I will add this to your site. That, my friends, is that. Section 5, evaluate. As ever, if you need anything at all, message me. However, during half term, I am not available. My team is in the Learning Hub, they are available. Media qualified and lovely. Please get their help. Get away from your distractions at home. Get away from them. Don't work too much in your part-time job. After the exhibition, you can work full-time forever in that job if you want. Up until the 9th, at least do not work in your part-time job any more than you need to. Focus and dedicate your time. Update your schedule. Use the feedback in Google Classroom that I have spent a long time giving you. React to it. Focus. Anything you need, let me know.